Am I audible? Good morning to you all. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So in the last class, we have seen the pulse amplitude modulation, where we have got the expression for the pulse amplitude modulated signal. So before going to the next type of the pulse modulation, uh, I will just go through how to reconstruct the signal, and we will see the reconstruction filter. Okay, so that it will be more clear that how the signals will get demodulated, or how we will get the reconstructed signal. Okay, so let me share the whiteboard. Are you able to see the whiteboard? Are you able to see the whiteboard?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So firstly, we have to see the reconstruction filter. Okay, so how the signal will get reconstructed by using some filter. So let us draw a small picture. So as the name suggests, reconstruction filter. So this reconstruction filter, what is this? This is basically a low pass filter. So this reconstruction filter is nothing but a low pass filter. Okay, so what is this low pass filter? As we have already know that low pass filter is used for recovering the original signal. So the for the case of amplitude modulation, we have also seen that the modulated signal is passed through low pass filter, so that we have got a modulating signal which is centered around FM, that is the modulating frequency. Okay, in the same case, here we will also have a low pass filter which will used for the um, purpose of reconstruction of the signal whatever we have got. We can see the frequency spectrum of the Fourier, the spectrum of the low pass filter. So low pass filter is shown as what? So the low pass filter can be shown in this way. Okay, where the frequencies or the maximum frequency of the low pass filter is FM hertz. Okay, so it will be minus of FM. So the maximum amplitude is 1 here. So the gain of the filter is unity 1. So we already know that what is this? This is the spectrum, or the this figure shows the ideal low pass filter. Why I am saying ideal low pass filter? Because we know that the low pass filter, what it does, it just passes the low frequency signals or the baseband signal frequency, baseband frequency, which is band limited to FM hertz. Okay, what this low pass filter is doing, this low pass filter is just passing the band limited signal, which is band limited to FM hertz. Okay, so what is the demerit of this low pass filter is ideal low pass filter. What is the demerit of this ideal low pass filter is that there is a sharp cutoff, or you can say that there is a very strict change in the, or the sudden change in the amplitude, as the amplitude is 1 here in this case, and just at a moment it becomes 0. So there is a sudden change in the amplitude or the magnitude. Okay, so this is actually not possible to design that this type of filter which will have this type of drastic change, that is from a magnitude of 1, it is attaining a 0 value at that point. So at this axis there is a 0 value. So the magnitude is 0 at this axis. So this is impossible. So what happens in actual case, that in actual case we have this type of graph. So the graph is like, so instead of a sharp change, there is a change which is somewhat slow. So instead of getting this this sharp change, there will be a slight change which is practically possible. Okay, so instead of the cutoff frequency of FM, there is a slight change in the term from this to this. Okay, so चूंकि ये जो आइडियल टाइप का फिल्टर है ये डिजाइन करना मुश्किल है, सो वी विल हैव अ फिल्टर लाइक दिस which is known as the practical filter. Practical low pass filter. So what this practical low pass filter is, in this case what happens, जो हमें रिस्पांस यहाँ पर मिल रहा था वो रिस्पांस नहीं मिलकर लो पास फिल्टर हम लोग यूज कर रहे हैं, जिसका रिस्पांस क्या हो रहा है, धीरे धीरे डिक्रीज कर रहा है स्लोली टू बिकम अ 0 वैल्यू. दैट इज देयर इज अ ट्रांजिशन बैंड. मतलब क्या है, यहाँ पर एक ट्रांजिशन बैंड है. यहाँ पर क्या था, डायरेक्ट 1 से एग्जैक्टली 0 हो रहा था. इन द केस ऑफ फिगर ए यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ पर एक ड्रास्टिक चेंज हो रहा था, और उस ड्रास्टिक चेंज को स्लो करने के लिए यहाँ पर क्या किया गया, एक ट्रांजिशन रेंज बनाया गया, जो कि ट्रांजिशन रेंज ये वाला है. सो वी कैन कंस्ट्रक्ट द फिल्टर लाइक दिस. ओके, सो दिस टाइप ऑफ फिल्टर कैन बी यूज्ड. तो अभी स्पेक्ट्रम ऑफ ओरिजिनल सिग्नल अगर हम देखें, तो अगर इस तरह के फिल्टर का इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं, and we have a filter and we have a signal which has the frequency spectrum like this. So here let the frequency spectrum of the signal is, if it is like this, that is from FM hertz to minus FM. So this is what we are just showing the what? The spectrum of original signal. ओके, सो ओरिजिनल सिग्नल हमारा क्या है? ओरिजिनल सिग्नल xt है, और उसी का अगर फ्रीक्वेंसी टर्म में हम दिखा रहे हैं, देन इट शुड बी रिप्रेजेंटेड इन टर्म्स ऑफ x ऑफ ओमेगा. सो द maximum frequency of this signal is FM hertz, so it can be like that. And if we want to show the spectrum of the sample signal, so how we can draw that? सैंपल सिग्नल हमें कैसा मिल रहा है? So if this is the zero value, at the zero value we will have this type of signal. So at zero value सैंपल सिग्नल जो हमें मिलता है, वो सैंपल सिग्नल क्या होता है? There will be a sampling time. So एक पर्टिकुलर सैम्पलिंग टाइम है जिस पर कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं? सैंपल्स ले रहे हैं. तो what this figure represents? What this figure is representing? Can anybody tell me? So this picture is representing what? The spectrum of sample signal. सैंपल सिग्नल जो जिसे कि हमने किस चीज से दिखाया था? GT. So GT is what? GT is the sample signal where we have got the sample signal of in terms of frequency, that is G of f. So here what we can see that the frequency lies between 0 to f, and the first the samples are taken at a period of, so if this is fs, then here it should be twice of fs. So if up to this much it is fm and up to this much it is fs, then what should be the value here? What should be the value here at this point? It should be fs
minus FM.
minus of fm, because from this to this we have a fm value. Okay, so यहाँ से यहाँ तक अगर fm है, so ये जो पार्ट है, ये पार्ट क्या होगा? fm प्लस fs माइनस fm. ओके, सो बिकॉज चूंकि यहाँ तक का जो वैल्यू है वो fs है, सो अप टू दिस वी विल हैव fs माइनस ऑफ fm. तो यहाँ पर एक्चुअल में जो हम ये प्रैक्टिकल फिल्टर दिखाए हैं, दिस प्रैक्टिकल फिल्टर हैज अ ट्रांजिशन पीरियड, transition range. So this transition range you can see here, that here what we will have, if we are drawing the low pass filter here in this case, then the actual or the ideal part is this much. So if the signal is passed through a low pass filter, then what we will have, there will be, so यहाँ से यहाँ तक वो एक आइडियल वाला पार्ट होगा, और उसके बाद there will be a transition range. Okay, so यहाँ पर जो हमें मिल रहा है, this will be FM and this will be FS minus of FM. So ये जो transition range मिल रहा है, so this is the nothing but the practical filter. Okay, so here you can see that the amplitude response of what? Practical filter. तो जो हमें प्रैक्टिकल फिल्टर जो हम यूज करते हैं, that has some amplitude response which is where there is a transition band. Okay, so this is the transition band to this. You can say this as transition band. Okay, so this is the reconstruction filter or low pass filter which is used for getting the signal or the signal xt from the sample signal. Okay, now we have to see the signal reconstruction, that how the signal will be reconstructed from the sample value. Okay, so we have to see the signal reconstruction as so how we can get the signal reconstruction. हम लोग क्या जानते हैं कि हमारे पास जो सिग्नल है वो पहले कंटिन्यूअस टाइम सिग्नल था. दैट कंटिन्यूअस टाइम जो हमारे पास पहले क्या था, कंटिन्यूअस टाइम सिग्नल था, and then this continuous time signal is converted into what? Discrete time signal, जिसे हम कहते हैं क्या, सैंपल सिग्नल. And again at the receiver side, what we are doing, we are from this sample signal we are reconstructing the reconstruction of signal. तो हमारे पास पहले कंटिन्यूअस टाइम सिग्नल था, उससे डिस्क्रीट टाइम सिग्नल मिला, और जब रिकंस्ट्रक्ट करते हैं देन अगेन वी विल हैव व्हाट, this same continuous time signal at this place. Okay, same continuous time signal. बट यहाँ पर एक डिफिकल्टी क्या आती है कि जब हम यहाँ पर कंटिन्यूअस टाइम सिग्नल से डिस्क्रीट टाइम सिग्नल में कन्वर्ट करते हैं, कंटिन्यूअस टाइम सिग्नल से डिस्क्रीट टाइम सिग्नल में कन्वर्ट करते हैं, देन वी हैव टू फॉलो व्हाट, which theorem? We have to follow the sampling rule or sampling theorem, where according to sampling theorem fs is equal to 2 or greater than or equal to twice of fm. ये रूल फॉलो होना चाहिए, अदरवाइज जो रिकंस्ट्रक्शन होगा दैट विल बी नॉट प्रॉपर. So for getting this fs is greater than equal to 2 fm, there is a problem in choosing the value of fm. So fm क्या है? fm is the maximum frequency in baseband signal. बेसबैंड सिग्नल. सो इसे चूज करने में मुश्किल आती है. क्यों? क्योंकि देयर आर लार्ज नंबर ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसीज which may be present over the whole signal. Okay, so जो कंटिन्यूअस सिग्नल हम वापस से रिकंस्ट्रक्ट करते हैं, so there may be some changes in comparison with the baseband signal or the proper massive signal. So हम ये जो रिकंस्ट्रक्शन करते हैं, दिस इज ऑल्सो नोन एज इंटरपोलेशन. ओके, सो सैंपल सिग्नल को फिर से डिस्क्रीट फिर से रिकंस्ट्रक्टेड सिग्नल जो मिलता है, दिस इज नोन एज व्हाट, दिस प्रोसेस इज नोन एज सैंपल सिग्नल टू रिकंस्ट्रक्टेड सिग्नल. दिस प्रोसेस इज नोन एज इंटरपोलेशन. प्रोसेस कॉल्ड इंटरपोलेशन. सो हम लोग अब क्या जानते हैं कि बैंड लिमिटेड सिग्नल जो XT है, सो हमने शुरू से ही क्या लिया है, बैंड लिमिटेड सिग्नल या मैसेज सिग्नल को XT से लिया है, जिसे कि हमें रिकंस्ट्रक्ट करना है बाय यूजिंग सम फिल्टर और द लो पास फिल्टर विथ फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑफ FM. So we have a signal xt, and we have to reconstruct this signal xt from what? From the sample signal gt. We have to reconstruct this signal by using what? By using a low pass filter. So हमारे पास जो एक्सप्रेशन था वो सैंपल सिग्नल का वो क्या था? एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ सैंपल सिग्नल वो था हमारे पास gt, which we have represented in terms of gt is equal to xt del of tst. Okay, where this del of ts t from the Fourier transform or the Fourier series, we have got this 1 by ts of 1 plus 2 cos of omega st plus 2 cos of 2 omega st plus 2 cos of 3 omega st cos plus dot dot dot. So we have got this type of expression for the value of delta ts. So when we will put the value of delta ts here in gt, therefore gt will become what? gt will become xt times delta ts. So what we will have? We have ts times xt. If we will take xt under the bracket, within the bracket, then we will have 2 of xt cos of omega st plus 2 of xt cos of 2 omega st plus 2 of xt. So it will continue. Okay. So what we are observing that at each of the spectral components. So gt जो हमें सैंपल मिला है, ये gt जो सैंपल मिला है, ये कहाँ कहाँ पर मिला है हमें? ओमेगा एस पर, 2 ओमेगा एस पर, 3 ओमेगा एस पर, लाइक दैट. अभी यहाँ पर हम देख पा रहे हैं क्या? एक तो यहाँ पर omega 0 है in that case. Okay, we will have 1 in the coefficient. Next we will have cos of omega st. So here we will have 1 of omega st, that is, you can say it as fs. So as omega s is represented as 2 pi fs, so we have a component at fs at 0 and at 2fs, because here is a 2 omega s. So we will have at fs, 2fs, 3fs, like that. So how we can get the reconstructed signal from this signal? As we already know that these are sampled and contains a frequency. So here in this case, we can see that each and every term will consist of what? Each term consists of the component of what? Component of, you can see that 1 by ts into xt. So हर एक कंपोनेंट में देखें, ये फर्स्ट पार्ट, ये सेकंड पार्ट, ये थर्ड पार्ट, तो हर एक पार्ट में हम क्या देख पा रहे हैं कि हर एक पार्ट में we will have 1 by ts and xt will be there. So what we can conclude here, that so based on the value what we have got there, so to recover xt, the sample signal should pass through what? The low pass filter of What should be the bandwidth? Because the very required frequency for the baseband signal is nothing but the FM. So the bandwidth for the bandwidth FM, and the gain is TS. Okay, so what we can see, we can draw the signal as, let me draw it here, like so. What we will have a signal like so. H of omega is what? H of omega, as we have a transfer function ht, and this transfer function ht is nothing but the transfer function of the filter for the purpose of reconstruction, and it will have 2 pi fm, that is omega m, 2 minus of 2 pi fm. Okay, so the construction filter, so the reconstruction filter transfer function can be given as h of omega. So what we can see here, that it will have a gain of Ts. So we will have a Ts into, what is this? This is a rectangular function. So rectangular rect omega by 4 pi fm. Okay, so this is the impulse response of the signal of the filter, the ht of the filter. And if we take the inverse Fourier transform of the signal, so when we take inverse Fourier transform IFT, so what is this inverse Fourier transform will do? So this inverse Fourier transform will convert this frequency domain signal to the time domain signal of h of omega. We will get the impulse response of what? The impulse response ht of filter. So now this h of omega, ये जो h of omega में मिल रहा है, जब इसका इनवर्स फोरियर ट्रांसफॉर्म लेंगे तो हमें वो क्या मिलेगा? टाइम डोमेन के टर्म्स में मिलेगा. So that can be represented as h of t. So this h of t is nothing but the inverse Fourier transform of what? H of omega. And when this can be presented in terms of h of omega is nothing but ts rectangular omega by 4 pi of fm. Okay, so it can be represented as, so here what we will have, we will have a 4 pi of fm, omega by 4 pi of fm. So here we will have 2 fmts, because what is this? This is a rectangular function. So when we take the Fourier transform, inverse Fourier transform of rectangular function, we will have a sinc function by 2 pi fm of t. Okay, so Now, assuming the sampling done at Nyquist rate, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा अगर सैम्पलिंग किया जाए नाइक्विस्ट रेट पर, इन दैट केस हमें क्या मिलेगा, दैट विल बी ts इज इक्वल टू 1/2 FM. Okay, so from here we can write ts 2 ts FM is equal to 1. So what we can do, we can put this value of 2 ts FM is equal to 1 in this part, then we will have what? So what we have got, that this h of t, okay, the transfer function or the impulse response is given by h of t is equal to this 2 FMTS is equal to 1. So we will have a sinc 2 pi FMT. So the response, that is the impulse response, we have got this as 2 pi of FMT. So we will have the response as h of omega, where the gain is ts and the frequency component as 2 pi FM. Okay. So when we, so this is what, this is the impulse, this is the impulse response in terms of frequency domain. When the time domain of this signal will be drawn, so what we will have, इसी सिग्नल का जब टाइम डोमेन रिप्रेजेंटेशन किया जाएगा, जो कि हमने यहाँ पर कैलकुलेट यहाँ पर देखा, that h of t is nothing but the sinc of 2 pi FMT. So we will have a sinc function here in this case. So how we can draw it? Okay. So here we will have the sinc function with the values as 1/2 FM minus of 1/2 FM. Okay. So what we can see here, यहाँ पर at t is equal to 0, we will have the maximum value. Okay, and after that at any zero value, जब भी zero value है, in that case we will have a zeros at that instance of time. So from the figure what we have shown here, the impulse response in the terms of sinc function, what you can see that at ht is equal to 0 at all the Nyquist sampling instance. So what we can see from this figure, that ht is equal to 0. So the value of ht is 0 at all the other sampling instance. So ht is equal to 0 Nyquist sampling rate instance. और वो सारा इंस्टेंस कौन सा है, इंस्टेंस एट t is equal to plus minus n/2 FM. Okay, so here it is 1/2 FM. Here we will have what, 2/2 FM. Here we will have 3/2 FM. So except at t is equal, जब ht का वैल्यू यहाँ पर क्या है, xt इज इक्वल टू 0 के लिए, फॉर एट t इज इक्वल टू 0, वहीं पर सिर्फ हमें क्या मिल रहा है, कुछ वैल्यू मिल रहा है, अदरवाइज एट ऑल दी सैम्पलिंग इंस्टेंट्स। सो 1/2 FM इज नथिंग बट व्हाट, अगर इसे टाइम में हम रिप्रेजेंट करें 1/2 FM को, सो इट इज नथिंग बट TS, it is 2TS, it is 3TS. Okay, so we can see that, तो ये जो हमें मिला है ये किसके कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग मिला है, ये जो हमें मिला है, दिस कॉरेस्पॉन्ड्स टू ओनली फॉर दी one sampling instant, only for the first sampling instant. In the same way, different sampling instants जब मिलेगा, so in that case TS पर जो सैंपल होगा, सेकंड सैंपल जो TS पर होगा, उस पर भी हम अगर फिर से ये ड्रॉ करें, then we will have different values, and when we join all these signals, then we will have a proper continuous time signal. Okay, so xt is equal to 0 at all the Nyquist sampling instants at t is equal to plus minus n/2 FM, except at t is equal to 0. ठीक है ना? So we have all the values as 0 except at t is equal to 0. So अभी ये एक्चुअली ये जो एक सिग्नल हमें मिला है, दिस इज ओनली फॉर वन सैम्पलिंग इंस्टेंट. ओके, इन द सेम वे, लेकिन हमारा जो GT सिग्नल है, GT क्या है, GT हैज, सो वी कैन सी दैट GT जो है वो क्या है, इट इज अ समेशन ऑफ और द सीक्वेंस ऑफ द सैंपल्स. सो व्हेन GT is, so time is getting over now, so please join again so that I will continue it. Please rejoin again.
Okay, sir.